Hey, hey, hey!
Ooh, we are doing something fun today. Did you just grunt from bending over to pick up the controller?
Yep.
We are playing the SNES Mini. And this is something I've been really excited to do. First of all, because I didn't get the NES Mini, partly because I couldn't, and partly because it just kind of sucked.
Yeah, I didn't really want it.
But, I mean, okay, so maybe it's because I might have more nostalgia for these games. But I feel like this is
better.
Such a stronger collection.
Yeah.
Because with the NES Mini, it's like, I don't see games I would spend more than 10 minutes on for most of them.
Yeah.
But these are like, half of these, at least, are ones I'd want to beat all the way through.
Yeah.
And there's ones like Mega Man X where I've never played all the way through, or I've never played Secret of Mana at all, so it's like...
So why not?
I'd love to try it. I haven't played Mario RPG all the way through. I haven't played Link to the Past in a million years. But we're going to start off with Donkey Kong Country, because
We're going back to our roots.
Oh, I set it for the curtains filter. I thought it would be fun.
That's fun. What are the different filters you can use?
Oh, there's a bunch of it. It's like when you have the Super Game Boy on Super Nintendo. You can just pick a bunch of them. There isn't one, like, for each game. So, David, you're a huge fan of Donkey Kong Country.
I like it. I enjoy them. And I like to toot my own horn and say that I'm pretty good. Like, I'm not the best ever, but...
I've never beaten one of these. Maybe I beat 2, I'm not sure.
But I grew up playing Donkey Kong Country 3.
We're gonna be a team, I think.
Yeah.
It's the same... I don't know what the difference between these are, because it's not actual co-op.
Jungle hijinks.
But this is not your favorite Donkey Kong Country.
No, I like the third one the best.
See,
Probably because I played it the most.
I was gonna say, you're the only person I've ever heard say that.
I like the third one a lot.
I think the second one is and I played them all. I think the second one is probably the best game for me. But I like the first one probably the most because I like the jungle better than like the piratey stuff. But also I just kind of like it because it's actually Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I guess all the others don't have Donkey Kong.
And I like Donkey Kong a lot. I mean,
I can understand why.
Oh, Dixie and Diddy are like cool, but I like Donkey Kong the most, and I really don't like God, whatever the heck. Oh,
Baby.
I probably wanted to say that. Yeah, Baby Kong? No, that's not. His name is something else.
I forgot, but he's a baby.
I'm gonna try and get these. I'm not sure if I will.
Can
I get them?
Oh!
Oh, I know what I have to. It's a little bit of refresh. Is that? I thought that's how you did it.
I think you have to use Diddy.
How do I switch?
Select.
No, it's A.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh, you're Diddy.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so that's... So we can switch off whenever. I thought it was just when you died. Okay, well that's cool. Switch back to me, though, because I want to do the easier level.
Okay. There we go. High five.
Oh, wait.
Ruda.
I just did it again. Okay. And then how do I carry you? Is that Y?
I don't think you can carry on this one.
Oh, that's only in the second and third?
Yeah.
I thought you got, like, a jump boost from, like, rolling into a jump.
Usually you do. But I'm not going to worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, apparently there's... So, Cuphead, right? Yep.
Yep, Cuphead just came out. That's sort of the
and
big...
that's like a there's a controversy with that?
Well, there wasn't really a controversy, but a few weeks ago there was a thing where... I thought there was going to be a secret there. There's a thing where, I think I don't know the whole... have it, like, all memorized exactly, but I think how it goes is a journalist was playing the game and didn't like it, but was also really, really terrible at it and couldn't beat the first level. And, you know, a lot of people are like, why are you even a journalist if you're so bad at video games? Yeah, it's an interesting discussion, I think. Because, like, okay, I think difficulty in games is kind of, like, overblown right now. Like, the whole Get Good Dark Souls thing.
Yeah, I don't...
all of them. Is, like, it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, that's a good point, though. Like, if you're a video games journalist, you should be able to hold your own.
But I don't think there's, like... I think it's a little simplistic to think of, like... Well, if you're not good at a game, that means you can't give a review of it either.
If you're unable to beat it, though, how can you review it fairly?
Well, if
you can't see everything the game has to offer.
If you see it this way, though, right? If you play through it as much as you can, and you're like, well, I've beaten Dark Souls, I've beaten everything else, and this game is just too difficult, that is a critique then.
I'm not entirely sure where I stand, and I haven't thought about it a lot. But I feel like, I don't know, if it's your career, you should be able to, like, practice and have enough patience. Because no game is too hard. It's just a matter of, like...
What?
You can't roll into the armadillos.
Shoot.
It's just a matter of how long your patience is of willing to retry it and get better at it. So, you know, for me, I'm not a big fan of Dark Souls. I don't have enough patience. I'm willing to admit that.
Whoops.
But we're also not legitimate video game journalists. We have a YouTube channel, not like a... We don't get paid to do this. It's not our job, far from it. So it's like, I feel like there's a different sort of sense of responsibility.
And I understand why that would be. I just don't think...
Or, you know, if you're... Okay, so I'm assuming if you're a video game journalist, you work at some... I don't know if it was like IGN or AV Club or what it was. But I assume that you're not the only person there who plays video games.
Yeah,
so if
exactly.
you're unable to beat Cuphead, you should say, oh, maybe somebody else should review this game.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think you can give it a fair evaluation. Which is funny, because I just remembered you couldn't beat Undertale.
Well, I couldn't beat the hard mode.
Yeah. But, no, I think there's just sort of like, I don't know if what I'm saying is 100% right. I'm just sort of like thinking out loud.
Yeah. Well, and I agree that if you are reviewing something, more than likely...
Oh, do the wall to the left is going to have... Oh, I might have a secret.
More than likely, you were going to be working with more than one person at a company doing it.
You're not checking for any secrets.
I'm sorry. Oh.
You missed the DK barrel, too.
Well, I don't
I thought you were, like, the expert at these games.
Well, I didn't need the DK barrel.
Okay. This is probably the easiest one of the three, too, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because video game, quote, journalism is kind of like... It's really not journalism. It's...
Well,
You wouldn't call a movie reviewer a cinematic journalist. You'd call them a movie reviewer. Because if you're reviewing it, you're not really doing journalism or reporting on it. You're kind of just critiquing it. I feel like it's two different things.
Well, it's hard because...
Well, I mean, people put the journalism label on it to make it sound more professional, but I feel like that like, if you do that, it just feels like you're kind of insecure about... Oh, that's nice. Kind of insecure about what you do, because you shouldn't have to justify. Just say, I'm a reviewer, I'm a critiquer, I'm a critic. Unless, I guess I don't know the full context of this person. Like, maybe they write about, the sexual implications of Donkey Kong Country. It's possible, but from what I understand... We're on level 2, by the way. From what I understand, it was a review, or maybe a preview of Cuphead. I don't know, we're not going to play Cuphead on the show, because I know we're not going to be good enough to beat it.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy the game on a Steam sale and play it.
And just test it out.
Well, I just think... Do you know about the art style of that game?
Yeah, I've seen gameplay of it.
It's all... No, but it's all actually hand-drawn cells that they scanned in.
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool. I don't even... Like, that's one of those things where it's like...
I want to buy it just to reward that kind of...
Well, I mean, you read... We're doing terribly. I read this whole article, too. These game developers put their houses on mortgage and took huge loans just to get this game done. They put their lives on the line.
Honestly, it's going to sell a lot.
Yeah, it's great. And, like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a run-and-gun shooter. It's like Mega Man or Contra or something like that. So even if it's not the most interesting or unique gameplay, if you go enough out there on the art style, I think that's still a good game. Well, something that unique is like...
It has to play well, though.
Oh, I'm sure it plays well. It just sounds like it's really difficult.
Well, I've heard that the parry move...
I didn't even know there was a parry move.
There's like this parry move that you can do, and apparently it doesn't control as well as it should.
I'm not going to... That kind of thing, I'm going to have to play the game before I...
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, make any comment on that. But, for me, it's like, obviously... Okay, so it doesn't... What I guess I'm trying to say... I'm not saying it doesn't have to be good gameplay. I'm saying it doesn't have to be something unique in the gameplay department if you're going that far out there on your art style.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of games who do unique gameplay things and then just have your same boring art style. So it works out. Like, Okami is way more about atmosphere than it is gameplay.
Yeah. Because, like, it's... I mean, and no offense to Okami, but it is not Legend of Zelda.
It's the same thing. Same thing as, like, Bayonetta or Metal Gear Rising. All those kind... I guess they're all Platinum games. All those kind of, like, I guess, beat-em-up hack-and-slash type things. Mm-hmm. It's redundant in gameplay, but it's put in a good pack, a beautiful package. Yeah.
Yay!
We're gonna need those.
Yes, we are. We made it!
This is so... These feel just like Super Nintendo controllers, don't they? We're not gonna go to Cranky's cabin?
Do we need to?
Well, he gives us tips, doesn't he?
Oh, I didn't know.
David, you're supposed to be the Donkey Kong Country master. It's hard to find peace and quiet. Go bananas in the snake pit of the reptile rumble. I read in the manual that you can jump farther if you hold... There's a run button? Is the roll also a run button?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of when I was trying to do that higher jump.
So you have to hold it down.
Okay, so if we see some... Did he say jump into a banana pit?
He said the snake pit.
Okay, well...
Go bananas in the
Was
snake
that not
pit.
a snake pit? This is another game where they talk about... I mean, the gameplay is really good, but the art style is so unique. I mean, you look at it now and it's kind of archaic, but this was such an original thing to do at the time. These pre-rendered graphics.
Mm-hmm. Whoop! Well, that was fun. Ooh, I see a barrel.
These games are just really fun. They're addictive.
They're well constructed. Like, everything makes sense.
They have good variety. I mean, there's better variety in the latter two games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, look at this. It's fun.
It keeps things interesting for you.
Absolutely.
Gives you just enough.
I don't know. It'll probably be a long time before either of us play Cuphead, though. Because, like I said, I'll probably get it on the winter sale.
Yeah.
I'm just not in a rush because there's enough games going on, and I'm not in the mood to be, like, frustrated. And I probably won't even be able to beat it, honestly. And I'm not one of those guys who, like...
is ashamed because they can't beat a game.
No, I lose my patience really quickly. Unless it's something we're, like, working on for a video, or, like, I'm really into... Like, I own Bloodborne, but I've never played it. I'm not afraid to just give up on a game.
Me
honestly.
either. There haven't been too many... Shoot, I think there was one there. I haven't given up on too many games, but there are some where it's like, well, this isn't really worth my time anymore. Like, for the hard mode of Undertale, it's like, well, I can just watch a video and...
Yeah.
And, you know, I know what's happening. Because I've already played through the game, so I already know...
Yeah.
It's just like,
I don't usually mess around with hard modes anyway.
The time I could spend on this is not all that.
I almost always do normal difficulty, or... Like, I guess sometimes I'll do easy if it's like a shooter game. Because I'm not really good at those. I don't have a lot of experience with them. Like Last of Us, I think I played on. I love these. And you get the little swimmy levels. Some great effects with the little ripple at the top and the bottom.
Do you want to do it?
Oh, I forgot I was going. Oh, wait. I just switched out. Put me back.
Yeah.
Does it switch every level, or how does it work?
No, I switched.
Oh, okay. Ooh. The music for these ones are great, too.
It's probably some of my favorite music.
This is a collection of, honestly, some of the greatest games of all time. Super Mario World, I'm so excited to play that. Super Mario World 2.
It's so... I don't even know how to describe how...
It's the perfect 2D platformer, honestly. Yeah. I can't think of one I'd be more compelled to play ever. Oh, I want that.
Go, 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 go. Oh.
Oh, it takes... Oh, I can't go that way. I'm excited to try Super Mario World 2. I know I played it on the... You own Super Mario World on Super Nintendo, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It's like a rare game. I know I had it on Wii Virtual Console.
It's just such a good... I don't know what else to say besides it's like one of the best games ever. Like, it's not on my top 10 list of games just because it's just not,
Oh, I forgot
so
you could
good.
get On Guard. Heck yes.
Aye.
I'm in a good mood today, David.
Why?
I was cranky last week because I had waited 6 weeks to get my title for my car, and then when they sent it to me, they didn't even assign it in my name. So I waited at the DMV for 3 hours for nothing. And then I also just thought I would never get my security deposit from my old apartment back.
But you did.
But earlier this week, I got a phone call saying we're sending you the check today.
Yay!
So I should get that soon. And then I got my title for my car today. I went to the DMV and figured that out. So last week, I felt like I had no control in my life, and it's kind of like Travis is back in control.
Good. I'm feeling much better about teaching now, too.
Yeah, it's the 1 month mark.
It is!
And
and
oh, no!
I have conferences tomorrow.
What's that like? What's that going to be like?
There are going to be some parents that are going to be like, why is my kid having an F? And I'm going to tell them it's because they're not paying attention. They're not doing their work.
That's pretty normal, though.
Yep.
Whoa,
So,
dude. My name's Funky Kong. That didn't sound right at all. What is Funky Kong?
whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong.
What? Oh, is this to go to other... Okay.
Yep.
I get you. I didn't... Okay, I guess we're just going to fly back to where we were. Thanks, Funky.
Funky's fun. Barrel Cannon Canyon. This should be fun.
Yes. Yeah, there is less variety in the words. I don't know, but for me, this...
I think my favorite Donkey Kong game, though, is probably Tropical Freeze.
Oh, I think
I'm not
I
gonna
like
lie.
I like these ones better.
It's just so well
this is
made.
too hard. We were just talking about that. Can I not? Oh yeah, let me shoot with the run button. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you hold the roll and you get up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Get away.
I think you have to jump off of him.
Well, I screwed it up already. Okay. We're gonna move on. What were we talking about? Oh, conferences. Do you have any like? Are you gonna have to like give bad behavior ones? Is that even a thing, or are you just gonna be like kids don't do their work?
I mean, there's gonna be some kids where I'm like, your student can stand to not be so sassy, but I also know that they're 10th graders.
Do you get sassed?
No, not really. Not like in a legitimate way.
I wouldn't think so. I feel like high school, you're kind of past that.
Yeah. I would be like your students in 10th grade, and they should be able to... I think once you get 3, you get some extra thing. I don't know. I would be like, hey, your child is in 10th grade. They should be able to keep track of their stuff better than this.
Yeah.
That's mostly what it's going to be. It's not going to be bad. I'm not. The worst part is I have to be there from 2:30 until 8 tomorrow.
Ugh. They're pretty forgiving with these barrels, too. I don't think... In the other games, I think they're, like, a little less lenient with it. Because I have... Or especially Tropical Freeze, because I feel like I had some that I would have missed in that game there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's such a great game.
Okay.
It's made so well.
Here's the thing. Is there a secret here? Did I not throw it right, or did
No, there wasn't one.
Okay. I feel like we should be better at finding secrets, considering we're the game detectives.
I think...
Give me a secret!
Give me a C! Give me a crit!
That's exciting that you're less hating your job and more enjoying it. Is that fair?
Yes. Yes. Less hate...
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! My turn!
This isn't a bad co-op, because I was getting kind of vexed there anyway. We'll take a break after we finish this level.
Yeah. I think the boss is coming up next, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't even remember. There's one that's an ostrich, or a vulture or something. I remember that.
There's one that's a barrel.
I remember the one that you fight as an elephant in the third game.
Oh, yep.
And I remember the sword in the second game.
I wasn't a big fan of the sword.
That was scary. I didn't even know they had...
Oh, shoot!
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fly. Oh!
Woo!
Hey, did you see there? It gave me a chance to jump. That was friendly. Considering your skills as a percussionist, I would think you'd be able to...
I know you'd think I'd be better at rhythm.
Get the rhythm better. Why are these so much fun? They feel like they should be stupid. No! Okay, we're gonna try this level again after the break.
Oh, okay.
It's 18 minutes. We don't... It's Donkey Kong Country. We can stop whenever.